Back when I first opened my Etsy shop, I was so scared of failure and just failing miserably. Did that happen? Nope. Absolutely not. It was one of the best things that's ever happened to me. The question that people have here is it still worth it to sell on Etsy? And I'm going to give you a very straight answer. But before I do, remember to like, subscribe, and also comment on what you think the answer of this question is. And so now, let me explain something to you very carefully here. Yes, it is 100% worth it to sell on Etsy in 2022. These are the reasons why. If you have your own business, Etsy is basically an advertisement potentially for your own website. And you can get a ton more sales if you have a product or a certain items that sell off-site on eBay or Amazon or what have you. If you're selling items that you've gotten in thrift shops, or if you're selling like antique items, Etsy is a great place to sell these things. If you have your own business and you're making your own product, like doesn't matter what really it is, Etsy is such a great e-commerce site for you. It's one of the best e-commerce sites out there to this day. Regardless of whether or not you're in an oversaturated market, if you have an item that people want and is selling on other sites such as eBay or Amazon, or even your own website, selling on Etsy just boosts your sales even more. Why wouldn't you want to go and get in on the action on Etsy as well? Now, let me be very clear. I am not a paid spokesperson for Etsy or any of that. I'm not getting a dime from Etsy. In fact, I'm very critical of Etsy a lot of the times for their very high fees, for the way they suspend people and not allow other people on the program, even if they've basically done nothing wrong. So I'm very critical of Etsy, but it's still a great e-commerce website, if not one of the best e-commerce websites. And it's a fantastic way to just scale your business even further. The biggest brands out there sell on Etsy. I also love connecting with people on Etsy as well. And for whatever reason, I love making customers happy. I love communicating with them on Etsy, and Etsy is one of the best places to do that as well. It's one of the best e-commerce sites to communicate and make the customer happy and provide the best customer service. Etsy is also a great place too because a lot of the female crowd is on the platform. And so if you have more of a business that sort of appeals to men, but you want more, ladies to buy some of your products, and maybe you can have gifts, maybe ladies can actually get their boyfriends or their husband a gift, so your product will be more well known to the female audience, and maybe the female audience will also go to your website as well. I'm not saying that men don't buy on Etsy, they absolutely do, but the female audience is primarily, I believe, on Etsy, and so this is a great thing for you to kind of scale your business from. And ladies, the same thing with you as well. If you have a very scalable business, if you want to scale your business even further and you're not on Etsy, it's really a no-brainer at this point to go on there and scale your business even more and have even more people know about your brand from you selling on the platform. So if you want to scale your business, if you want to, just get more sales, Etsy is the perfect place for you. But I will have to say this, if you are trying to sell crap, if you're trying to sell stuff that is just, not made by you, or is just a crappy product in general, if it's like a garbage drop shipping product, I would not sell on Etsy at all. I would completely stay away from it. But if it's a product that you designed yourself and you're very proud of, or if you think that you have a business that you could scale, Etsy is the perfect place. I am not in any way, shape, or form promoting Etsy itself. I'm promoting you. I want you to succeed. And so I'm putting myself out there telling you that yes, from my own experience, Etsy is definitely a perfect place if you want to scale your business and take your business even further. Again, not being paid by Etsy, they won't be able to pay me at all for this. Trust me. They're not going to pay me a dime for this video. I'm just being completely straight up honest with you guys. And so I really hope I answered your question. There's a ton more I could talk about in terms of you selling on Etsy and the reasons why to sell on Etsy. But so right now, it is definitely the perfect place to sell. And so I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.